Hello there everyone, this is Sophie Caucasian, and this is my second episode of my Minecraft multiplayer series. This is on the server ThunderdomeMC.com, and we're going to try something new here. Every single episode we'll start off by showing something great about the server. And here, this is a city, a town that is created all legitly, nothing spawned. It is called Sleepy Hollows, yeah. There's probably certain requirements to join it, so you might not be able to join it right away, but you can try. And here's a cool little building. I think it's like a lighthouse. I'm not sure, fail. But something new about this video, I have a new microphone. I'm using my Turtle Beach PX21s to record, and if you like the quality, if it's better, please tell me, send me a message, leave some feedback. Right here, this is the Parthenon. A guy named Otaku Guns is working on it. He's been working on it for a while, but as you can see, it's pretty big. And I'm gonna talk more about the server today, because last time I didn't get around to all the questions. And the #1 rule here is do not grief. And if you don't know what griefing is, I will show you. Just let me get somewhere safe, because it is night and I am getting attacked, which is not cool. But alright. Oops. There. /rules. No griefing. Do not break players' blocks or creations. There's still more to that. Alright, the rule of griefing. Do not grief. This means that you may not destroy any blocks that other players have placed. For example, removing a cobblestone wall from a building that you did not make and it is not yours is considered griefing. Alright, so I don't care if you guys, I want you guys to come play with me and say hey and just have a fun time on here, but don't grief, please, because the admins don't care who you are and they're gonna ban you. It's already happened to a couple people, subs of mine, which I'm not too happy about, because it's not really showing a good way in me. Like it's like showing my subs are bad, and I want my subs to be good. And yeah, but another thing about this thing is a lot of people when they join, they're asking what the hunger mod is. Plugin. It is a custom plugin that the owner made. I'll explain it. So when you're hungry, that's when you don't eat any food. When you lose health, you can eat food as much as you want, and you'll gain health. But when you attack something with your melee or your sword or whatever, it will do not as much damage, so be weaker than normal. But if you are full, it does more than normal. So there's advantages and disadvantages to being full, but to being full, a bad thing is you can't eat food, but a good thing is you will be regaining health. And yeah, so this town's pretty sweet. I was offered to join it, but I declined because I am working on my own, which I will show you here in a few minutes. I have the inventory, not the inventory mod, chat mod, improved chat, because sometimes I don't like to see what people are talking about, especially when I'm recording. But this town, it has a lot of like known people on the server, like a lot of high rankings, and yeah, and they're pretty good builders, as you can see. And right now I'm gonna go over to my house to show you what I'm doing. If you ever need to kill yourself or have someone kill you, just type /kill and wait for me to respawn. Now it should respawn. This is the void. Well, you died. Sucks to be you. Yes, it does. There's some rules here, but I don't really care about that. You can set home with /set home, but you can only set it every 12 hours. You walk in the portal. And I've just been clearing out area. I was gonna do a big circular shape, but it's not really working out, so I might be it's gonna take a while. See, look, I was using some program called Structure Planner, and I would type in the diameter of my circle, which it's 200 and not 200, it's like 100 blocks, which is quite big. But I have a lot of cool things I'm gonna be trying to do with this. But as you see, like, it doesn't continue all the way because I must have typed in the wrong dimension or something. But it messed up a lot. Well, it did good right here, and then it didn't connect to that side, so I tried to make it look good, but it didn't work. So I'm either just gonna make it a plain square type thing, or I am going to just I'm thinking of another idea, but I'm not sure it'll work. But yeah, this towns, a lot of people are asking about towns too. Let me get on that. Towns, they cost, you can start them, but it's quite costly. It's 2 million coins, and this economy on the server it's messed up, alright? Because people, the shops weren't set up the first couple weeks of this new spawn area we got, because there used to be an old spawn, and right when it opened, he put a new plugin called Dynamic Economy, and it's basically like a real economy, and the prices will shift and change depending on if there's a lot in stock. The prices will be low, and most people made their money off diamond, and it used to be around 7,500 coins, I think, something like that. But now it's 1,000 coins, which is pretty bad. I don't even have that much coins. I used to have like 2 million, which is how much you need to start up one. I always fail at typing for some reason. But yeah, I'll give the server IP and the address if you want to come play, and you can have fun with me. And I'm trying to think of what else to show you. There's a lot to show. Alright, I'm going to go back to spawn and show you some more stuff there. They have a cool little arena, which you can, right when you die, you walk out of that little shack. You could either go walk across there, or go to the gold portal, which will send you to the quiz area. But I like to go to the arena, which is pretty cool. The town city, like the spawn city, this is the only part of the server that is not legit, because it's just mainly for people to get their bearings and a place for everybody to spawn and have fun at. And then you have to venture outside the spawn city, which I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you that in a couple minutes. But let me go back to the void. There's some other stuff you can see in the void. If you walk over here to the wall, there's a button that says, "Hey, press this button for a special surprise." Yeah, it drops you into lava. Fire, not lava, whatever. Some other news, my PS3 came. I don't play it that much, but I played a decent amount. I played with Black Ops, and this just press here for cake, it drops you, and you die. Alright, see what else. But I'm gonna show you where the train tracks are, and I'm just gonna go through the arena portal because that's the easiest way to get to spawn without taking the test. But if you have not taken the test, you might want to take it, or else you won't get promoted. If you don't get promoted, you won't be able to build. And a little about guests, they cannot do anything. That's when you first get here, you won't be able to do anything, alright? But once you take the test and you get promoted, you will be a trial, and after when you're a trial, you can build and do everything normal, but you cannot place TNT. TNT, you cannot use buckets, flint and steel, I believe, and that's about it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, just buckets, flint and steel, and TNT you cannot use. And then there's a couple things you need to do to become a civilian. Alright, let's see, you have to play 20 hours or donate to the server. I'm pretty sure it's $10 donation, and you automatically become a civilian. And you have to create an account on the forums, which is thunderdomemc.com. You have to have no warnings. You can get warned, but you have to wait for a decay, so you can't have any warns on you at the time you get promoted. then you have to ask for promotion once you have all those features filled out. But alright, here, a lot of people are trying to build in the city when they first become a trial, and they're allowed to build, but that's not what you can do. Like, you're not allowed to build here. I'll show you how to get out and build. So once you get done taking the test, we'll drop you down here. You walk out here. What you want to do is you want to go over here. It's on the right hand side. That's a cool building, I'm not gonna lie. Wish I could build that good, but yeah, I can't. You want to walk into this little area. I get such bad frames when I'm recording. I average like 60 frames per second, which is pretty bad. But when I'm recording, I get like 10 or 20. Yeah, this is the train station, the main one. You just want to walk in here, and you'll step on this pressure plate, which will call a cart. It's pretty. The guy who designed it's probably a very good redstone engineer, or whatever. I don't even know what you call it. Then you press this. Somebody leaves their carts on the track. God dang it. Alright, there's different stations, and I'm gonna show you. There's a bunch of cities up north, so when you first starting out, I'd probably go somewhere else than north if you don't want to die, because cities are violent. They'll kill you on sight because they just don't like people in their towns. Trust me, I've experience with that. And a little about my old town. It was called Iron Cove. It was one of the biggest. It was the biggest town on the server until I stopped playing for the server for like 2 months. I came back and it was gone. Yeah, there was about 40 people in it, which is a lot compared to other towns, as you can see. The most right now is 21, and we had around 40 at average. But it says out of order. I do not know why, but this is how you get out of the city. That, or you could just walk up to the walls and jump out. But you can. A lot of people are building too close to the cities, and you can only build 200 blocks away from a city. So this is spawn city. So technically it's city or town, whatever you want to call it. And so you have to be 200 blocks from it, or else your building's gonna go by. Alright, that's all I have to say. I wonder how long I've been recording. But hold on, just one more thing. I want to show you the box. This is, if you annoy the admins and mods and you bug them, this is where you're gonna get sent. I hope he sends it to me. Heddies is a Heddiesgram. He's a Duke. Yeah, Duke. And that's like it's a mod, but it's close to an admin. So we'll just call it an admin. Yes, it's called the Nigga You Gay box, because if I get sent to it, you will see it. God, please send it to me. And I do not suggest pissing off the admins. Just don't bug them, please, because they will send you to this. They don't do it often unless you are very annoying, and even when they do, it's for very rare occasions when somebody's really bad. Last night, I believe there was someone who went to it because his friend got banned, and he was claiming that he did not grief. And we have ways of seeing how you grief, and he griefed a lot. I saw some of it. It was pretty bad, and he did it a couple times too. So the Heddiesgram just decided to ban him. He's like, I don't want to deal with it. That's what's gonna happen. But it looks like I'm not gonna show you the Nigga You Gay box. I might ask him to teleport it to me, and I'll put that in. But as always, like, rate, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video, and have a nice day.